Okay, so I am not trying to like have this debate with me not liking killers or not, or appreciating killers, but I will tell you this. If y'all thought y'all had an issue with Dead Hard, y'all gonna hate Sprint Burst. I promise you that. My name is LibraGod90. I try to make tips and rant videos, and on top of that, I make some funny clips every now and then. I mean, if you check it out, if you want to like, you know, take off your shoes and relax your feet and check out the playlist on my channel and subscribe and hit that like button, that'd be much appreciated. So here's the thing. See, people complain about Dead Hard because they feel like, you know, if you just press E if you're on PC, or if you press X if you're on console like me, that if you get outplayed, you should just be able to have an escape out of jail free card by being able to basically avoid an attack when you're about to go down. But any killer will tell you that being able to get that first hit is very important. It can kind of give them a prediction of what you will likely do. And a lot of survivors aren't that good in chase, even in quote unquote high MMR, right? That supposedly exists in solo queue, right? Is that I've always argued that it's not necessarily just the perk itself. But first off, Dead Hard was never that perfect. You know how many times I've Dead Harded past the window towards the closet or the locker or whatever, or how many times I've Dead Harded past the pallet, or anybody who plays Survivor understand this. Or like when you're trying to like hurry me get that Dead Hard off, but then you end up going down anyway because you was slightly late on that Dead Hard, like you was slight, or you be like, I pressed it, and you still go down. And don't get me started on the killer's hitbox on this game. The lunge hitbox. I'm talking about my boy would be in Shack by the door, and I'm by the window fastball, and somehow he would just lunge and just automatically hit me. I don't know how. But I'm not trying to make it about that. I feel like at the end of the day, if you are not good in chase as a survivor, it does not matter what perk you use. But I will tell you this. Many killers do not want this problem with Sprint Burst. Because I have, listen, so many games I use Sprint Burst. More times than not, when they see that I'm walking and they see me and I use Sprint Burst, they leave chase immediately. They do not even attempt to chase. And that's the thing about killers. Now, that's to me, that's what's smart about it. Like, go after an easier catch, right? Go after an easier catch because you understand that, okay, well, you know, I don't want to waste too much time trying to get that first hit. Because with Dead Hard, if you hit them, let's say, I don't know, I'm at a gen, and let's say it's a Wraith and he immediately uncloaks and he gets that lunge, you know, attack and stuff like that. You're gonna get off that hit because you don't have an exhaust perk like Sprint Burst to just hurry up and get away. But if you got Sprint Burst, you immediately avoid that first hit, and then that gives me a chance, especially with Windows, to be able to go to a loop and then waste your time even more. I try to get survivors to understand it because I have 4,000 hours and I've learned from a lot of people. I've watched a lot of, you know, streamers like Ops and all that stuff like this, but one guy really taught me this game when I first started playing. It's not about beating the killer, it's about wasting the killer's time. Like, or for better words, he said it's not about winning the chase, it's about wasting the killer's time. So I need a lot of killers to understand that it's about wasting your time. Right now, you see, now I'm going against a Legion, so obviously, that's the irritating thing about Legion is that he can get in his frenzy anytime he loses chases, or he don't feel like chasing you like in his normal speed, or his walking motion. He'll just like get into his frenzy and start trying to chase you. But look, I want you to understand how I loot. This is how I loot. Yeah, I hold forward, or if you're on PC, hold W, right? And you know, every now and then, that's if I like lose sight of the killer sometimes, and I don't want to get mind games, so I just like leave the loop. But if I can see you, I will mind game you. I enjoy mind game. I enjoy looping. It's fun. Let me take chase. That's the biggest asset about me, is that I know how to mind game and chase. You get what I'm saying? But I just feel like a lot of survivors, they don't know how to loop regardless. Even if you had Dead Hard, and they just RIP to Dead Hard, bro. Like, it's bad enough that y'all already nerfed it and y'all say it was the most used perk in the game, which again, dude, it's all about who uses it. Because look, right now I'm injured, right? And I understand, okay, let's say I was about to go down and he hit me. I can understand why that's irritating. But Dead Hard, sometimes it just depends. Like if I Dead Harded towards the window, yeah, I got another chance to loop. But like, listen, I don't have Dead Hard right here. I got Sprint Burst. I was able to get to my favorite spots. And if you know how, listen to me when I'm telling y'all this, dude. Listen, if you are not good in chase as killer, this is gonna be a trouble time for you. I promise you that. Look, just look how I'm mind gaming him. You see how he's constantly chased? I'm surprised he didn't get into his frenzy. Okay, so he avoided that, you know what I'm saying? He respected that. I give him that, you know what I'm saying? I show nothing but respect and love. But you see how I'm able to get to another chase and I have not gotten hit yet. Think about how much time. Now this is solo queue, so I had an LED on my team that wasn't doing anything. Like you see how he like tried to respect it. But I know what I'm doing. Listen, I'm not afraid to you know, look, faked him. You know what I'm saying? He swung. Like, that's, listen, whether you had Dead Hard or not, if you cannot mind game and chase, if you do not know how to waste the killer's time, it will not matter. But killers, I'm trying to tell y'all, dude, like, y'all gonna be asking questions like, man, like, can y'all nerf sprint burst? Can y'all, that's why I just tell people at the end of the day, you cannot just rely on slowdowns as killer. I'm not a killer main, so, you know, I understand that I don't share this type of grief with you going against strong Swift squads, but you cannot chase a survivor this long. Go after weaker survivors. If you have to camp, do it. If you have to slug, do it. If you have to tunnel, do it. I mean, at the end of the day, we survivors should be running DS anyway, because tunneling is the meta, and now they basically nerf tunneling. I mean, DS for 3 seconds. Look, to let you know, he swung at that pallet because I was just gonna pre-drop. Now I kind of got lost right here. I thought I seen him over there, but he caught me. He caught me. And before I end this video, I just want y'all to see. Look, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Now I'm going against the pig, right? She immediately saw me. This is gonna be a lot of y'all killers. I ran. She didn't even want no parts of that. But listen, you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Sprint Burst is gonna be the new meta? Do you think that it's better than Dead Hard, and will you be using it in the near future?